in my city now. Nah, this shit ain't pretty now. I'm from Noble, it get gritty, y'all. He in that full throw with a chopper, that whole 50 on. He tryna kill you over kitty, on. I'm outside at the crack it dawn on the Monday. I was trapping on that one.
Hey, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Common. We're back with another video, man. Hey, man, real quick, right? Dark out. I just wanted to ask you a question. Can we stop acting like and pretending like James Washington can't play football? Can we act and stop pretending like James Washington wasn't one of the candidates that we were debating on drafting to replace Dez Bryant? Can we act like and stop pretending like James Washington is not like a bona fide outside receiver in this game? Can we stop pretending like James Washington can't replace or outdo the production that we got from Cedric Wilson? Because a lot of people don't understand this. Like, James Washington, I mean, it's a general consensus. Ben Roethlisberger been bad the past couple of years, right? Been calling for a replacement. 2019, James Washington had over 700 yards receiving, which right after that season, he requested a trade because of the way things were going. And I just want people to understand this, right? To me, Chase Claypool is a stud, right? But look at Chase Claypool numbers. They actually stayed the same on the yards level, went down to his catches. Chase Claypool is the type of guy that stretches the field and things of that nature. Ben Roethlisberger for the last couple of years can't throw deep, throw a three ball. And result of that, you got Deontay Johnson is the one that benefits because he's the one coming out the slot. He's the one of the more intermediate routes. James Washington is a bona fide X or Z receiver. He's on the outside. He goes up and gets the ball. He goes fights the ball. He go fight for the ball. He takes the ball. He yards as a catch guy. Claypool's the same thing. Move the chains guy. He's the 50-50 ball guy. So those guys didn't benefit greatly off the system because they were at the end of the rope with Ben Roethlisberger, and Ben Roethlisberger was a shell of himself to say the least the last couple of seasons, man. Like, so it's like, I believe James Washington will come here and outdo what we lost in Cedric Wilson. That's just my opinion. So it's like, and that even bodes even more well for Jalen Tolbert, because Tolbert can come in here and go against y'all third and fourth cornerbacks, no pressure, when we spread it out. So it's like, I don't want people to stop sleeping, man. Like, I see a lot of people trying to take the front like James Washington trash and this and that. Nobody in Pittsburgh had great seasons the last two seasons. Deontay Johnson had 1,100 yards this year. The year before, he had like 8-something, 9-something. If nobody's been set the world on fire with Pittsburgh the last two seasons, and Deontay Johnson is also among the league leaders in drops because he gets so many targets. So it's like, it is what it is, man. But after this, I'm gonna put this clip up with James Washington, and this is this year highlights. You can look at the stats all you want. The stats wasn't impressive. This is this year highlights from this year. You know what I'm saying? It's just my opinion. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. I was more like a subscribe with comments. Salute. We out here.
Back outside with it. Stepping around the defenders. Washington picks up a big gain. He spun away from Stokes. 2nd and 10. Down the field. It's caught by Washington.
Look 20. Look what's up.
Handed off to James Washington, the receiver on the run. Forced out at the 10. And the low block call, which we didn't agree with either, wiped out a touchdown for Chicago as well. Here's Roethlisberger now. It's like they had a hand on a football. Ben floats one middle of the field, and it's caught. No way that was drawn up that way. James Washington for 42.
Harris is a receiver, top of your screen. And Mason Rudolph has a moment for the corner of the end zone, and that's a Steeler touchdown. James Washington. And that looked easy for Pittsburgh.
That was the best 3-yard run.
We're inching our way down the field. Here's a pass contended, and who's going to get it?
Well, it looks simultaneous. I think that's going to be Pittsburgh's ball.
First down from the 30. Roethlisberger with protection. Downfield, caught. Touchdown, Steelers, Washington.
Ben throws it sideline. Washington out with 1 second.
And Ben goes downfield, and leaping up and hauling it in is James Washington. That's his first catch of the night, and takes the ball down to the 13-yard line. Roethlisberger, and reaching out.